What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to our last stop on the road to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Yoshi's Story. Guys, there may be some of you who are wondering why I decided to stream Yoshi's Story as our last stream before Mysterious Book, and that's because Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is its own unique animal, and it's not really quite like any of the other Yoshi games before it, but out of any of the ones that that it resembles the most, Yoshi's Story is definitely it. I see a lot of similarities between that and Mysterious Book and Yoshi's Story, and I figured that that would make it a suitable last stop before Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. So welcome to the stream, everybody! Welcome to J to the P Moreno, Brain Pick, Mr. Face, Heartly Rants, Solar Flare, Golden Guy, J-Dog, and that's everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Dude, no joke, I read Yoshi's Story on the track name at the bottom is Yoshi Safari. Oops. Well, I mean, that's understandable. It starts with the letter S, so there you go. I could see that happening. Okay, I can't even really do a goofy joke text to kick off the stream, because I've actually got, like, genuinely success-level news. Oh? Let's hear it. They killed it with the Yoshi songs in Mario Kart World. Oh, they so did. They're all so good. They all sound like, you know, restaurant music, and I think that's suiting considering the Yoshi restaurants in that game. I forgot to turn down my TV. I gotta go turn that down. Just a second. John Pianta. Let's do a long stream, please, Jeff. Let's not. Let's do a normal 3-hour Jeff stream, please. The first game where Yoshi got its voice. Yoshi! Yes, indeed. The first game Yoshi got his iconic voice lines. I'm here, and now it's everyone. My favorite Yoshi game. Heck yeah, Blues Cat. Welcome to the stream. I saw Super Mario Galaxy this week and loved it. I'm super glad to hear that, Blues Cat. I'm super glad to hear that. Baby Yoshi lore. One of these is the Star Child Yoshi, right? I choose to think so, at least. It's ambiguous. But, you know, you could certainly be correct. I mean, there's nothing, like, really contradicting things, so... Let's do a 5-hour stream. It would totally be amazing. Do it, do it, do it! Says Golden Guy. Again, let's not. In hindsight, it's cool that they nailed Yoshi's actual voice so perfectly from the get-go. Oh, heck yeah. It's awesome. Hey, I gotta turn down my TV quick. I left the volume up on the TV. I'm worried that it'll pick up in the mic, so I'll be right back. It's very cute music. Oh. There we go. That's better. Hey, I got a question for you guys, and I am going to go ahead and post a poll to this effect. There's a couple different ways you can play this game. There is the story mode, the iconic namesake of the game, where you go through the Yoshi story, as it were, 6 pages, and you get to choose for one of each of the 4 levels on each page. Or you can go to trial mode, which is well, you get to pick any of the levels that you've unlocked in the game to play. And I kind of figured I'd play you guys' choice of levels, but really either one is a viable option, so why don't we go ahead and vote? So which mode should we play? Story mode or trial mode? And of course, in the spirit of the last few live streams, or last couple live streams, I want you guys to choose which levels we play. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those live streams where I just pretty much take your requests and just play what you guys want to see, and we'll just have a good time chatting on the way there. Blah, blah, blah. Hello. This week has been bipolar. Incredible days and crappy ones. Better than the same old, I guess. What's trial mode? Trial mode is essentially where you get to choose which of the levels you've unlocked, and just play them and try to get a high score. So instead of just going through the 6 pages, you can just pick whichever level you want. That's pretty much the idea. Bring ha! Says Blues Cat. Indeed. Do a roulette if the votes are 50-50. I was gonna say I could flip a coin, but I don't think I got a coin. My wallet is in the kitchen. I did not bring it. Well, I recently released an animatic that did so good that not only have I got a boatload of new eyes on me, but a high-profile YouTube VA scouted me out and has a lot of really good connections. I'm assuming VA is voice actors. With voice actors and even other animators, he's gotten me in contact with a professional animator to actively help me on their show and help build my name. Ooh, that's exciting stuff, J-Dog. Very, very exciting. Congratulations, that's awesome. Whenever you open a page in this game, it sounds like Yoshi is doing a magic trick. True. And for my next trick, I'll make this melon disappear. How? Where did it go? This road ends with the Yoshi in a book, and next time it'll begin with Yoshi in a book. That's right. So story mode and trial mode. Okay. Story mode and trial mode. Tied. So I guess we do a coin flip, huh? Hey Sky, can I ask you a favor, please? Can you bring me my wallet, please? I gotta flip a coin. Oh, okay. I can get it myself, no problem. Hang on, guys, I'll be right back. Ugh. Totaka song! I missed it! I missed it! Okay, that's alright. Alright, so I got a coin, I got a quarter. Yeah, I know. At least I get to go back and listen to it later. So I got a coin. I got an old-fashioned quarter. We're gonna do a coin flip to determine if we're doing story mode or trial mode. So I'm just gonna say heads is story mode and tails is trial mode. Here we go. It's heads. It is indeed heads. So we're doing story mode. And if we have time at the end, we'll do like 1 or 2 of the trial mode levels. So, with that in mind, I'll let you guys choose which level we're playing. Dude just missed the Totaka Easter egg. Yeah, I'm sad about that. They used to spook me when I was little. The Totaka song? I guess I can see that. Playing the story in Yoshi's Story. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Chris says, I've been playing Mario's Picross lately and I'm hooked. And we clap when we said, wow! Also, welcome to the stream, Chris. Alright. This might be a bad idea. But choose the level! So we're gonna add options. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So, just so you guys know, the first level is Treasure Hunt. The second level is Surprise. The third level is Rail Lift, my personal favorite on this page. And then the fourth one is Tower Climb. Generally speaking, the higher the number, the more difficult, but that's not always 100% the case. Also, my comment got buried by all the Totaka song hype. I'm sorry. I'll go back and read it. Anyway, I've been playing a crap ton of Super Mario Sunshine recently, and holy Pianta Punch! That's fantastic. Yeah, Mario Sunshine's a good time. I feel like if you're not going for 100% completion, it's probably the best. I somehow became a Picross fan, says Chris. Interesting. Is it because of Mario's Picross? What's up? I've been playing Tomodachi Life. Welcome to the stream, Vincent. How is Tomodachi Life? Living the dream, as it were. Alright, looks like, doesn't Totaka also voice Yoshi? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I think he still does. Not in the movie, obviously. In the movie, it's Donald Glover. Alright, looks like we're playing level 1. The people have spoken! I'm going for 100% completion. So far, still sane. Barely. Well, you let me know how that holds up. You let me know how that holds up when it comes to the blue coins. Yeah. Totaka also did the music for this game. Yes, Totaka is a talented man, a talented individual. Whereas Tomodachi Life dying in the nightmare. Tomodachi Life was 10 out of 10 until the 60th time my Mies called me master. It got pretty old, says Solar Flare. Now it's a 7 out of 10. That's sad. It's crazy. It's all happened so fast that I can't even believe it. I don't even mean it lightly. The dude has connections. I gotta take these opportunities early so I can guarantee my name gets known, and that my show can actually possibly become real. I'm just a random Appalachian dude, and suddenly all this is happening, says J-Dog. That's awesome. You know, I think you've earned it. I wish you nothing but the best. We're doing treasure hunt! I really do hope it works out for you, J-Dog. That's super exciting. Yep, Totaka still voices Yoshi as of now. He's credited as a voice in Mario Kart World, and he's still got it. Heck yeah, dude. Oh man, do I play as the black or the white Yoshi? I feel like I gotta. Let's do white Yoshi. I assume you know Donald Glover's past, lol. He was a super big rapper. Was never a fan, but he's a good Yoshi. No, I don't. I know essentially nothing about Donald Glover, other than the fact that he's appeared in a couple of Spider-Man movies. That's pretty much all I know about Mr. Glover. This is the only Yoshi and Dr. Wowie we can, the only game Yoshi and Dr. Wowie can date, says Vincent. Dr. Wowie. I know the reference. It's something to do with the Mega Man, like, cutscenes. And how, like, cringy they are, and Dr. Light saying Dr. Wowie. Posted my current totals in gaming chat room. Your current totals in gaming chat room. Let's see. That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid, honestly. Got 71 shine so far. You're doing pretty solid. You only got 50 or 49 to go. Back to the action. My GD channel is actually doing pretty good. Hey, that's awesome. Very, very cool. Donald Glover was good as Yoshi. He did a really good job, honestly. He did. I mean, I have no complaints about Yoshi in the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm going to do my best this time not to spoil anything, because last time I did, and I felt so bad about that, and I'm sorry. So I will not be talking about the Mario Galaxy movie basically at all in this stream. All I'm gonna say right now is Donald Glover did a great job as Yoshi, and I'm very happy with how they portrayed him in the movie. They did Yoshi justice in that movie. That's Pac E. Durham, by the way. Black Yoshi has a deep voice, which is funny, lol. Most of the other Yoshis have slightly different voice pitches. Yes. Yes, all of the Yoshis, or yeah, basically all of them, have different pitches for their voices. And White Yoshi has the highest voice, and Black Yoshi has the deepest, and all the other Yoshis fall somewhere in between. Alright, let's off to the races! Let's off to the races! And we'll worry about all this stuff a little later. I just want to make sure we get all the melons. For less than all the melons is not acceptable. I must get all of them. Well, I'm gonna try anyway. I guarantee nothing in terms of how many of the melons we're actually going to collect in each level. I'm going to do my best, but I can't guarantee that I'll find all of them. Okay. So I know that there's at least a couple secret ones here. Let's go back. Hate those elephants as blue scat. I don't mind them. They're a little silly looking, but I don't know, they're not the worst things ever. Okay. Getting views, not many subs, but somehow I built a loyal fan base of like 3 people, but I'd rather have $1 than 99 pennies to Solar Flare. Word? That's actually a pretty good analogy. Do you think Tomodachi Life Living the Dream will receive free updates like Animal Crossing New Horizons? I can't see why it wouldn't, you know? It does seem like one of those kinds of games that should get some free updates, though I don't anticipate that it'll be quite as popular as Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I can't imagine it'll get quite as many updates either. It seems to be pretty feature-rich with just what it has now. I would go in not expecting updates, but if they do have any updates, I would just see them as, like, freebies. Like, oh, nice, we got such and such. I don't know. I'm gonna use guides for the blue coins. I can't blame you in that respect, Hartley Rants. I cannot. We must not let evil Angui fall into the evil Dr. Wowie's hands. I want to pour water on this level so everything crumbles and sinks in, says J-Dog. What? Why? This is a fine level. Mario's Picross got me hooked, says Chris. I've actually been playing a lot of Game Boy games recently, like Mole Mania, Donkey Kong Land Trilogy, etc. Ooh, very fun. I've been playing my Game Boy Advance lately, just playing the GBA version of Yoshi's Island. Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm glad I modded that thing. It's super cool. I'm actually getting really good at the game, and the better you get, the better your channel will do, says Solar Flare. At Geometry Dash? Sweet. Insert spoiler. Insert another spoiler. Insert a massive spoiler for the Mario Galaxy movie. You shut your mouth! Did I ruin the experience for people that didn't watch the movie? If those were actual spoilers, then yes. Do brief musical leitmotifs count as spoilers for the Galaxy movie? I'm gonna go on the safe side and say yes. Just in case anyone here is like huge fans of Mario music and is like, oh my goodness! What a reference! So yeah, not until the DVD comes out, but that is pretty soon. That's coming pretty soon. I think it starts streaming on like Paramount Plus or something like that, like next week or the week after, and then it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD on the 16th of June. So 1 month. Until then, I do think we ought to be fairly conservative in terms of spoilers, so. I want to get that Shy Guy. Yeah! Doink. Are you playing this game on a virtual console or an actual N64? I am playing this on the Wii U virtual console, Mr. Face. I did turn up the brightness, the saturation, and a tiny bit of contrast in the game capture just so that we would get some actual, you know, not washed out in dark and drab colors. Like, I'm seeing the washed out dark and drab colors on my screen. But in the OBS, in the actual game capture, you're seeing something a little bit more vibrant, if artificially so. I tried not to go crazy with adding brightness and all that, but I did want to add a little bit. Massive spoiler, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Rosalina, Yoshi, Bowser, and Bowser Jr. appear in the movie and do stuff! Golden Guy, why? How was your week? It was pretty much average. Pretty okay. I got to go see a house that we were thinking about putting in an offer. But it's in an area where the house, yes, the house may be going for $229,000 as its list price, but our realtor has pretty much a realtor has pretty much guaranteed that it will go for more than $300,000. So, that's not my favorite. Hang on. Yeah, we can chill with the music in the background. I like that. I'm going to also make a gun in Tomodachi Life. I did make Shovel Knight Shovel Blade for the man himself, says Vincent. Very cool. The Solar Flare says, I got my second paycheck. Pool hasn't opened yet, so I only went in a few times for paid instruction, so it was just $75. Well, there you go. At least you got something for it. If I remember correctly, green and yellow, normal, pink and red, high, blue and light blue, low, black, lowest, white, highest. I think that's just about right, but there might be some slight different intonations between all of them. Let's see. I do want to make Cuphead and Tomodachi Life, says Vincent. I love Poochie's design in this game. Poochie's just always cute, except for in New Island. He's kind of just off-putting in that game. Wait, aren't you supposed to be collecting fruits to finish the stage? I thought they were supposed to wrap around the screen until it squares around the entire screen. Yes, you can turn that off. So, just like this, that's how the fruits usually display. But I don't like that. I find it very intrusive, so I turn it off. The new Star Fox for Switch 2 is exciting for me so far. Lol, says Blue's Cat. Yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings about it. But, yeah, we'll see how it turns out, you know? I'm just happy Star Fox is getting another game. Even if it's the 4th remake of the original Star Fox story. Golden Guy says, my week was pretty much normal until Wednesday because someone likely has a bad taste joke wrote in the bathroom that they would, and to keep it PG so they don't destroy my comments, pew pew the school. Ugh. That's annoying. Thankfully, that didn't happen and we got our bags searched before entering the school. Jeez. Some people, you know. I do want to make Yoshi in the game. Yes, you must. In hindsight, it'd be funny if your Road to Mysterious book included Topsy-Turvy. That way we'd get the Yoshi Inside a Book trilogy of games. I should have done that in retrospect. Maybe instead of Crafted World, I should have done Topsy-Turvy. Oh well. What's done is done. Yeah, more points. More points for me! I'm gonna be trying to go for as high of a score as I can, but if I fail at something, I'm not like gonna restart the run or anything. It will be what it will be, but I do want to try my darndest to at the very least, find all of the melons. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I endeavor to do, my friends. I may fail at this. The 30 melon challenge is, well, it's a challenge for a reason. You sent me a professional DM. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to read this. Hey Jeff, since I have an entire channel dedicated to GD, if you ever stream it, would you be interested in featuring me? I could coach you. Perhaps. Perhaps, Mr. Solar Flare. Perhaps. You should stream Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, but you should use your computer monitor as the gyroscope. That would be pretty funny. I don't even know how I would logistically do that. Like, I'm not really sure how that would work. No, like, actually professional. No, I read it. J-Dog says, I know you said Mysterious Book feels like the most like story, but I still stand by crafted feeling like the story. Crafted feelings like story, because I know it's in a book, but everything also is crafts in this game. The whole stage is cardboard. Oh yeah, I hear ya. Oh no, I missed a melon. Oh darn. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to go back and search for melons. I probably forgot to sniff somewhere. Nice one, Jeff. I don't know if I want to read this, and it's the most normal thing ever. I never really know when it's coming from you, Justin. But yes, that was very professional. I appreciate that. Now, if I ever do stream Geometry Dash, which I'd like to at some point, mostly just because Heloy got it for me as a gift, and I feel bad that I haven't played it yet. But if I do, I'll let you know, and perhaps I'll have you on for a portion of the stream to teach me how to play the game. We'll see. If you ever stream Geometry Dash, just know I will troll you, sending random extreme demons and impossible levels, says Golden Guy. I don't really know how I will do a Geometry Dash stream. I don't know if I'll even play custom levels. I probably will have to, though, right? That sounds like it's a pretty big part of the game. How are you doing, says Neil. Pretty good, Neil. Pretty good. How are you doing, friend? Welcome to the stream. Idea, Yoshi topsy-turvy, but you have to rotate something heavy, says Vincent. Like what, per se? Oh, there it is! I found it! J-Dog says, also most of both games' OSTs being remixes of the same song. Yes, the leitmotifs. Crafted World's Sundream Stone is pretty similar to Story's Happy Tree, now that I think about it. Both are happy-looking MacGuffins that are stolen for great power. Yeah, you're not wrong. 57.75, that's not bad. There's also the similar egg-throwing mechanics in both games. Like, aiming in any direction you darn well please, instead of just in, like, any straightforward direction. And so the adventure began. The Yoshi set out to find the super happy tree. Oh, I'm sorry, I should read this in my narrative voice. Poochie the dog helped out. Not even elephants could stop the Yoshis. So far, so good. If they could stay happy, the tree would be saved. The page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier. Jeff, will you do the Terraria Calamity mods for Geometry Dash? No, probably not. That sounds scary and I don't like it. They're not, I wouldn't accept the viewer suggestion without consulting the corny 13-year-old fans love to, consulting me. The corny 13-year-old fans love to send troll levels and impossible stuff. Do not consult the 13-year-old fans. They are not saying Nintendo. It is kind of a question of what they are saying. I guess in a way we've been on a Yoshi's Story inspired streak with the recent 2 games in a row. Yes. Yes. What's the level that has the Yoshi commits tax fraud theme? That would be either Jelly Pipe or Torrential Maze. Would you prefer Yoshi's do a vocal or a kazoo? Vocals. Absolutely vocals. Never kazoos. Never. Okay, not a Q&A. I want to do a poll. And that's not it. Which level should I play? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to copy that text so I don't have to type that every time. Okay, so level 1 is Bone Dragon Pit. Level 2 is Blarg's Boiler. Level 3 is Jelly Pipe. And level 4 is Torrential Maze. Once again, guys, the higher the number for the level, generally the more difficult it is. Jarf, what's up? Did I miss a message from you? Posted a bunch of info about my Sunshine OCs if you're interested. I love them so much, says Hartley Rants. I assume that those would be in the Discord, yes? Community creations? Let's go see. That's a lot. Sharing OC lore because I feel like it. A traveling Brancello's bio. A traveling Pianta who lives near Delfino Plaza. Brancello takes great pride in his photographic capabilities. He often finds himself in scenic places, trying to take the perfect shot of the scenery around him. You'll probably find him all over Isle Delfino, as he tends to travel a lot in search of finding the best spot for a picture. His photos are quite well known, while some even being featured on brochures. He's typically down to chat, excited to show you some of his best work. Just don't bother him when he's in the middle of a shoot. Nice. And Shelly's bio. She's my Noki-sona, basically me if I were a Noki, says Plush. She likes art, but she hates graffiti, as it totally gives art a bad look. She's also a bit shy and awkward, not having many friends. She often hangs around the corners of Noki Bay, sketching out the scenery around her. Perhaps a certain plumber with a water pump may be kind enough to be her friend. Shelly knows a lot about not only Noki history, but also the history of Isle Delfino in general. She won't hesitate to tell you what she knows. And why don't I showcase the art? Brancello? While he hasn't met her in person, Brancello holds Shelly's work to high regards. There's this artist whose work has been featured in the local news recently. Her sketches of landscapes are phenomenal. I'd love to go to those picturesque locations myself at some point and see where this young artist got her inspiration. Maybe I'd be inspired too. And then Shelly. While she has yet to meet him, Shelly's a big fan of Brancello's photography. Have you heard of Brancello? He's a local photographer. He often takes pictures of the scenery here on Isle Delfino, and it's honestly thanks to him that I even became interested in sketching landscapes in the first place. There's so much intricate beauty in nature, don't you think? Very nice. And here we have some sketches. Very nice. What happened? What happened to Brancello? These are great, Plush. Well done. Oh, not GBA. 4x3. Back to the action. And I believe our poll has ended. I want whatever levels have that Yoshi beatbox song. Yo Yo Yoshi. Well, we are going to level 3, friend. And that is certainly one of them. Congrats, you are a Jard now. I'm Jard! Okay, let's do it. Level 3, Jelly Pipe. Let's see how this goes. Let's do Black Yoshi. If I'm honest, well, it's not my least favorite. My least favorite is probably the Torrential Maze. That one's just a little bit annoying. Oh, don't make me lose Black Yoshi. Don't do it to me. Don't do this to me. Why would you? Don't do it. I voted specifically for the music. Well, this level has the same music. So, no fear there, friend. You're good. Both levels have the same music. Yoshi commits tax fraud. Yes. The overdone joke, but hey, it gets people to laugh, so I guess I can't complain too much. Alright, I want to get both of these guys while they're pink. Or orange. There we go. That gives you the maximum number of points. I mean, hitting them with eggs and jumping on them multiplies your points that you get from them by a factor of 2. And if you can jump on multiple in a row, then the multiplier goes up. So if you jump on 2 in a row, it'll be, times 4 multiplier. If you... Oh. Whoopsie. And if you jump on, 3 in a row, it'll go up to 8. And then 4 in a row, 16, and that's where it caps out. So, it's a 16 multiplier. And the nice thing is, if there's like a row of Shy Guys, and you're playing as like the black or the white Yoshi, they don't have a favorite color. So, they get 3 points instead of 1 for each of the Shy Guys that you jump on. So that's nice. Nice, the Yoshi rap song. Doesn't Black Yoshi have stat differences, says Vincent. Yes. So the black and the white Yoshi are... Oh no. Oh, I screwed up, dude. Oh, I screwed up. That melon's not gonna be there when I get there. No! Melon challenge failed! No! It's gone! Let's try jumping up there and see if we can't, like... Yeah, no, it's gone forever. Darn! I'm sad. Oh, Tika Tutu, poop de call. This is a blues cat. Oh, fantastic. Anyway, let me go ahead and answer your question. So yes, black and white Yoshi are generally seen as stronger than the other Yoshis in the game. For context, when you start a new story or a new level, a new story in Yoshi's story here, you get to choose between one of 6 Yoshi colors. It's the green, red, yellow, light blue, dark blue, pink, and did I say yellow yet? The 6 colors of Yoshi. And the Yoshis all have differences, like different stats, but not like different strengths and weaknesses per se. Each Yoshi color has a favorite color, right? Like the green Yoshi's favorite color is green, and so on. And how that impacts things is like if you eat a Shy Guy of the same color as the Yoshi, you'll get 3 points from eating it instead of just 1. And kind of the same thing for the rest of the Yoshis, just with their colors. So that's not a huge difference. Otherwise, they all do have different quote-unquote favorite fruits. They all like honeydew melons the best. But the green Yoshi will prefer watermelons over the other fruits. And the blue Yoshis will prefer grapes. The pink and red Yoshi prefer apples. And then the yellow Yoshi prefers bananas. And those will give the those Yoshis different, like, if a green Yoshi eats a watermelon, for example, he'll get 3 points, whereas if he eats any of the other fruits, he'll just get 1 point. So those are the ways that the Yoshis differ from each other in terms of their stats. And the black and white Yoshis do not have favorite colors or favorite fruits. They are good with all of them. Favorite, all. And then, you know, the colors are just, you know, all of them. So you'll get 3 points from any of the Shy Guys that you defeat regardless of color. And you'll get 3 points for the fruits that you eat regardless of fruit. The black and white Yoshis also have more powerful egg blasts. That is, you know, there's like these fireworks that show up when the Yoshis throw their eggs and they explode at their destination. And for the other Yoshis, their firework blasts or whatever aren't as powerful as the black and white Yoshis. The black and white Yoshis, when their health is full, the egg blast will shake the screen, and I believe when they're super happy, especially. No, I think it's just whenever their health is full. The egg blasts will pop any of the bubbles on screen. I think that's how that works. What else? Oh, the black and white Yoshi's flutter jump when they're super happy is insane. I think you can tell that just from how the black Yoshi here is fluttering around. It's truly ridiculous. So those are the ways that the black and white Yoshis are more powerful than the other Yoshis. That's the lowdown. Let me go back to some comments. Always really like this song. Nothing quite like it in any future games. Feels so 90s. 'Cause it is 90s. Hey, do you want to do taxes? Do you want someone to do them for you? Then today's your lucky day, says Golden Guy. Hire a Yoshi for 5 of any fruit to do your taxes for you in no time. Get your Yoshi today. Insert phone number to contract a Yoshi. Oh, man. I'd rather not go to prison, friend. Luigi's name on these ripped newspapers. He'd be a baby in this point in time. Why is he in the news? That's a good question. Maybe it's like the baby that got kidnapped and has now been returned to his parents, like a news story. We are not responsible for any unlawful tax filings or tax fraud. If anything goes wrong, it's your fault, not our fault. Oh boy, going to prison for sure. Avalon, help! Plush is forgetting about me in favor of Super Mario Sunshine! Brancello, Pianta greeting noises. Oh, you. Was this Nintendo's first 2D game in 3D? It's a solar flare. Good question. Really good question. I don't know, but maybe. Crafted world level of flutter jump action. Lol. Jeff, You ever see the beta content for this game? It's real fascinating, and admittedly, there's even some stuff in the beta footage that actually looks better than the final game, at least in my opinion, says J-Dog. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it properly. No. This game will be 30 years old next year. Oh my goodness. 1997 in Japan, right? Here in the US of A, it was 1998. Are there any other 2D Nintendo games before this that had 3D graphics? Do you count Donkey Kong Country? I probably wouldn't, because that's not exactly the same thing. I saw this game used to be called Yoshi's Island 64 and it's reveal/beta, says JP. You are correct. That is indeed true. A male turtle dressed as a female witch who had previously kidnapped 2 young babies from the biologically accurate stork has been linked to the baby turtle who owns a kingdom for some reason, says Solar Flare. Well, there's the news story, but you heard it here first. Boom. The 2 Italian babies have been since returned. I might send you the Beta 64's old video on it sometime. It's really cool stuff. I would love to see it. I would. I forget how to break this box. So some of the boxes, you can like ground pound them, and sometimes they'll have stuff in them. But if there's nothing in them, like if you stand on top of it and sniff it, then there's nothing in it by default, and you need to find some other way to unlock the contents within. Because just ground pounding will, you know, get rid of the prize permanently. So, in this case, I gotta shove this box all the way to the bottom where the jelly pits are, and just push this box into the jelly pit, and then a melon will come out of it. Would you ever play the best Yoshi game ever made, but it's made fully by generative AI for $80? What? Why would that be the best Yoshi game ever? Doink! Mario Sunshine also introduced us to Prince Bowser II, though only officially referred to as Bowser Jr. because Nintendo are a bunch of cowards. But he thinks thinks Peach is his mama, but his real mama is Shigeru Miyamoto. Awkward. Jeff, the answer to Gold Guy's question is so easy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I am not under the presumption that the best Yoshi game would be developed by AI. I'm just not. Not at this point in time, anyway. And even then, like, even if it did eventually get to the point where AI could churn out a very, very good Yoshi game, I'd be hesitant to play it. I prefer the human touch. I was mistaken. I guess it is that, I guess that it is when Yoshi is, when black or white Yoshi is super happy that an egg toss and subsequent explosion will then pop every bubble on the screen. And I can test this in just a second. Give me that melon. Okay, here it goes. Yep, there it is. Man, I love Yoshi's story. It's such a good time. Like, I know people like to I know people point out the flaws in this game, and deservedly so. This game is certainly not perfect. It does certainly have its flaws, but man, I love this game so much. As I've said before on Livestream many a time, it was my very first Yoshi game. That's a large part of my outlook on this, is that yes, I'm very, very nostalgic for it. I will not deny that. And that's probably why I hold it in such a special place in my heart. But I really do enjoy playing it. Nostalgia or no, I don't know. I just know I love it. Here we go. Got it. Okay, so now I'm only missing 2 melons. Do you plan to stream Yoshi and the Mysterious Book next week or in a few weeks? Yes, I do. Still TBD on what day I'm actually going to be streaming it. It depends on if I want to stream the physical edition, which I've pre-ordered, but will probably not arrive on release day, which is unfortunate. I'll get back to that in a minute. Or if I just want to buckle, if I want to just cave and get the digital copy for my Switch 2, and also have the physical because I must have the physical. I don't know. At one point in time, I was very much settled on the idea of streaming it Wednesday night, starting as soon as it was available on the eShop. But I don't think that I'm going to be doing that now. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Okay, I gotta push this one into the jelly too. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet. I've only found 2 of the hearts! Oh, and I pre-ordered the game on Walmart's website, and that has been an enormous pain. Because the transaction didn't go through the first time I pre-ordered all the way back in April. And I wasn't even notified of that until like 2 days ago, where they said that my pre-order was delayed to like May 23rd. It wouldn't get to my house until May 23rd. And at that point I'm like, you know, I had a lot of phone calls between myself and Walmart and the bank yesterday. And you know, the Walmart folks were like, well, okay, you'll just have to cancel the pre-order. And oh, hello, Melon. I didn't see you earlier. You will just cancel the pre-order, and you'll just have to, oh, I guess it doesn't matter what fruit I eat at this point. The banana, it does matter. Like, the lucky fruit gives me more points. Anyway, okay, so they're just like, okay, we'll have to cancel your pre-order, and you can just order it again, and everything should be fine. I'm like, okay, whatever. So they canceled my pre-order, and I went to order it again from Walmart's website, and it was out of stock. And I'm like, well, shoot. So then I went to pre-order it on Amazon, and then it's like, we'll let you know when the shipping date is. I'm like, well, that's not promising. Whatever, we'll do it. And then I got an email from Walmart asking me to confirm my payment method, and it appeared that Yoshi and the Mysterious Book pre-order was in my shopping cart. So then I canceled my Amazon pre-order and pre-ordered Walmart from Walmart again, and that's good. But now it's saying that it won't get to me until May 23rd, so that sucks. So my current idea is I'm just gonna go to the Walmart and oh, hang on. The Yoshis decided to take a shortcut through a pipe, but blah blah blah. Below it was dark and damp, and the creatures that lived there were ugly and slimy. They were scared, but they crawled through. What could be at the other end? That one banana, yeah, me sads. The page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier. So, yeah. So, at this point in time, my current plan is to, on release day, if I have not received my pre-order for Yoshi and the Mysterious Book by like 5 or 6 o'clock on Thursday, I will then just go to the Walmart, pick up a copy in store for the $70, and then just return the pre-ordered copy when it arrives and get my $70 back, so that I will have only spent $60 on the game. That's the current plan, but I don't know if that's actually gonna pan out. All right, real quick, let's hold another poll. It's been a headache, guys. I hate pre-ordering games because just because it's never a guarantee if it's gonna get to my house on release day so I can stream it right away or not. And I get it, that's definitely a first world problem, but okay. Level 1, cloud cruising. Level 2, the tall tower. Level 3, Poochie and Nippy. Level 4, frustration. Reminder, the levels tend to get harder as the number goes up. Okay. One thing I don't want to do is go digital. I don't really like getting digital games. and I was gonna make an exception so that I could stream it as soon as it was available, but I'm not really sure at this point. I do think I just want to get the physical copy. I'd rather not have to mess around with digital if I don't have to. Low level 4 frustration. Yep, it sure is. And you'll see why shortly, if the vote goes through. Let's see. I don't like the way the guitar sounds in this game. They feel too MIDI for me, says J-Dog. I don't mind them. I think they're fun. Shiggy Miggy is the real Mama Peach. One early GBA test had an unfinished demo of Yoshi's Story. You should check it out. I have seen that. It was super impressive. Question, Jeff. Do you like life sims? Not really. No. I'm an adult with a real life that I have, like, bills to pay and all that kind of stuff. So that's enough of a life sim for me. Not super interested in life sims. Having levels that loop is really neat. Maybe Mysterious Book will do something similar, given that there's not a normal goal ending there either. I don't think so. I think that there is an end to the level. I should note that I did get to play the in-store demo at Best Buy yesterday. I only played it for 15 minutes. It was a 15-minute demo, and then it just kicks you out of the game, which was enough time for me to beat one level 3 times. Anyway, there is a definitive end to the level, and you can choose to either stay in the level and keep discovering things, or exit the level at that point once you get to the end. So there is a definitive end to the level. It does not have a looping level design. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. You can't die in the game. Game journalist told my peer. Oh, what's the worst and best part of being a Nintendo fan recently? How recently? Because at the release of the Switch 2, absolutely pricing, and it's not like that's gotten that much better, but the Overton window has shifted so much that the pricing is not even that much of a pain point. In fact, it seems to have been getting better with the game releases lately. I mean, Star Fox being $50 digitally, $60 physically, and then Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, $60 digital, $70 physical. It's nice. That part's nice. But I don't know. I haven't really been thinking about, like, the bad parts and good parts about being a Nintendo fan recently. It's pretty much the same as it always has been. You've got a Nintendo tax for sure. But the plus side is you get generally good games that are not as prone to fall into the pits that most AAA games fall into, if you know what I mean. Do you like what you've played so far? Says J-Dog. J-Dog, I love this game so much that most of the game doesn't discourage me at all. I just love it so much. So yes, I do enjoy what I've played so far. If you mean Mysterious Book, yes, I have enjoyed it so far. I'll disclose my thoughts on that in just a moment. This song makes me think of that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob and Patrick were playing with slide whistles, says Blues Cat. I love the change of price now. I'm not sure if I'm 100% sold on it. I mean, I'm a physical collector anyway, so... But, well, not a physical collector, but I do tend to carry a... Well, I have a large number of physical Switch games. I intend to do that same thing on the Switch too. Oh, is Mysterious Book out? No, but there is an in-store demo at, like, Walmart, Best Buy, and a couple others, I think, where you can go to the Switch demo units and try a demo of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. It comes out next week. Game journalist. If you cannot die in the new Yoshi game, the game is way too easy, like it was made for babies. Yeah. Meanwhile, game journalist can't get past the tutorial Cuphead, so... Game journalist will be finding a way to be worse at gaming than a toddler. Fun fact, the song played here remixed in Super Nintendo World, in the line for the Yoshi ride. Oh, that's awesome. I know I would have picked up on that if I had gone. Game journalist, if you could die in the new Yoshi game, it is way too hard. It's like they made it so that you don't have fun at all. I could not complete the first level because gameplay bad. Oh man, game journalist. You love to hate them. All right. All right, level 1 and level 4 were tied at 37% of the vote. So, coin flip, heads is level 1, tails is level 4. Jeff, you're forgetting to mention that REJ is back in Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I will talk about that in just a second. A tie, coin toss again. Let's do it. Heads is level 1, tails is level 4. It is heads. Again, level 1 wins. It looks like my Yoshi lives are safe for the time being. Okay. Yes, so I did play, which Yoshi should I play, guys? Should I just do one of the black or white Yoshis again, or should I do one of the other ones? Yeah, so my thoughts on the Mysterious Book, yeah, it's pretty much how we expected in terms of difficulty and in terms of, like, charm and all that. Other ones, I'm gonna go red Yoshi then. Oh, you choose green. I should have read that first. I'm sorry. I'll do green next. Okay. So it's pretty much what we expected in terms of difficulty and in terms of charm level and all that. Very, very cute, very charming. Performs well. I have no quibbles about the performance of the game. Even though it's running in Unreal Engine 5. I think that was confirmed very recently. But yeah, I have no complaints about what I played in terms of graphics. Like, I love the art style, though we've been very familiar with that from all the trailers and the pre-release footage and all that. Anyway, I wasn't really paying attention to the music for the most part, just because I was at a demo unit and I didn't want to play the songs and sounds and all that too loud. I didn't want to be rude. And you cannot take damage in the game, at least from the enemies that were in level 1. You kind of just run into them and, like, you know, push them back a little bit, and they push you back a little bit. It's kind of like in Mario Bros. Wonder-ish. Similar kind of concept. Like, Yoshi doesn't take damage. And neither do the characters when you, like, neither do the other characters when you jump on them or hit them with an egg or any of that. The only way to actually defeat the Crazy Daisies in level 1 is to gobble them. So, that's pretty much what we expected in that regard. The other thing I wanted to check and, like, test out while I was demoing the game in the Best Buy is the controls. I wanted to know a couple of things about the controls. And I found some unexpected stuff. So, Yoshi, first of all, the egg, let's go with the egg toss. Yoshi's egg toss, I thought it was going to be a style similar to Yoshi's Story and Yoshi's Crafted World, in that you can kind of choose, like, whatever directions to throw it in. Your aim was more of a free aim style sort of situation. But that is not the case. Yoshi's egg toss cursor, like, reticle, does kind of rotate in a quarter or a half arc in front of Yoshi. It's very similar to Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Island DS, Yoshi's New Island. Yeah, it's that kind of thing, where the reticle moves in an arc in front of Yoshi, and that kind of aims where your egg is being thrown. So that's not a bad thing. I don't mind that. It did seem to have a little bit of nuance to it, though. Where is this caterpillar thingy? Where'd he go? I guess I gotta go back down further in the level. It did seem to have some nuance to it, though. Like, it felt like when Yoshi is running, the egg toss move starts, like, in front of Yoshi instead of, like, aimed downward in front of Yoshi. More like Yoshi's Island DS in that regard, I think. So that's the egg toss. Like J to the P Moreno mentioned earlier, Yoshi can jump off of a ricocheted egg toss. We've been calling that the ricocheted egg jump, where you bounce an egg off a wall, you ricochet it back at you, and you can jump off of it. I was extremely pleased to see that move has made a return in Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Yeah, that presents some interesting platforming possibilities, and I can't wait to test that out. I need to try and eat a Shy Guy here. Oh, hello, coins. So that was very pleasant to see return. The tail flick move. I thought that was gonna be like on the X button. Oh, I really don't want to eat the banana, but I need a Shy Guy. I need an egg. Gimme, gimme. Come on. Hang on. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so the tail flick move. I thought that would just go on the X button. Like, I expected B button to be jump, Y to be gobble, A to be the egg toss move, or the R button, as is tradition for newer Yoshi games. And then I thought that tail flick would just go on X. And that's not the case. There are three different control styles for Yoshi in this one. And unfortunately, all three control options do not result in all four of the face buttons being used. So that kind of stinks. The tail flick can either go on A or R, and same thing with the egg toss. But all four of the face buttons are never used at the same time. Whose jeans are we climbing? Yeah, right? That is the question, isn't it? So that's kind of a bummer. But not terrible. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of just a bummer that we're not using all four face buttons. I kind of just had it in my mind that the tail flick was going to be the X button. Yoshi can do a faux triple jump in the game. If he's not like sprinting, then doing 3 jumps in a row will do like a Mario 64 kind of style triple jump. And it seems to be mostly aesthetic. Like, you know, doing the triple jump won't actually gain you any more height. It's literally just aesthetic. Like, Yoshi starts doing like twists and turns and flips and stuff, which is really cool, and it's very cute. But it's purely aesthetic as far as I can tell. Yoshi can aim his tongue in any direction, including when he's jumping. For the first time since Yoshi's story, Yoshi can do his gobble move either like in any direction other than just in front of him or above him. He can do it in all 360 directions. And he can even like move his tongue around, like he can re-aim his tongue during a gobble move like this. And it's the first time since Yoshi's story that you can aim Yoshi's tongue move down while in midair. That's really cool. I love that. Yeah, so... Oh, and in terms of the discoveries and such, I found most of the ones that I was finding to be relatively intuitive, but there were a couple that were less so. And the game does give you hints when you don't find all the discoveries in a level. But I feel like I'm going to have to replay most of the levels multiple times in order to find all the discoveries. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it so far. I was mostly focused on the controls, because other than that, the trailers and pre-game footage have done a pretty good job showcasing everything else. I'm just really excited to play the game more and, like, yeah, actually play it for myself. But the demo was pretty cool to play. Let's see. Red is my favorite color anyway, says Mr. Face. Well, that works out then. Makes me wonder in the select screen where the Yoshis even are. Yeah, right? Chum is fum. What? I keep having SpongeBob on the brain right now, lol, says Blue Scat. Interesting. Games like Yoshi's Story feel like you should play it on a CRT television because it doesn't look the best on a flat TV. You're absolutely right. It does not look the best on a flat TV. However, I don't own a CRT. It does look a lot better on a CRT, though. You're absolutely right. I played Mario 64 on my small flat screen, and the power bar seeped into the screen after I turned off my N64. Oof. Burn in. Makes me wonder what's the worst Yoshi in this game? None of them. They're all great. Brancello says, hey, so how exactly is my name pronounced? I assume Brancello? Avalon, this place reminds me of home. Yes. It does seem very crafty. I'm very happy you're finally playing as my boy Red Yoshi, says J-Dog. Finally, tongue options. Makes me wonder if anyone has done a get every spicy pepper challenge, says Vincent. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I love this song, says Blue's Cat. For sure. Poochie's eyes sticking out of his head, lol. Same with Baby Bowser. Early 3D quirks. Indeed. Kind of makes me think of like... this might be a weird reach, but it kind of makes me think of Wario World, where Wario doesn't blink, and I don't think like any of the characters actually blink in the game, but in order to make it look like they do, like their eyes just shrink on their face. They don't close, they just get really small and like vanish for a second. That's their version of blinking in that game. So yeah, another early 3D quirk. It was especially obvious in like the end credits or the end cutscene of that game. Man, I'm glad I played Wario World. That was a good time. It does make me want a second one. It still looks like a lot better than on most emulators, says Mr. Face. I've heard that Nintendo 64 emulation has gotten a lot better since I last tried it. I want to stay off of his face because I can glitch through his nose and fall to my death. I don't want to do that, obviously, so let's not. Anyway, what else? Man, I don't know what I was saying. Something about Wario World. Oh yeah, N64 emulators. I'm still kind of convinced that a Nintendo 64 emulator broke my old laptop. So I'm still nervous about N64 emulation. I still want one of the FPGA consoles, the Analog 3D. I'm kind of just waiting to see what the mod Retro 64 is like. The M64 is what they're calling it. I'm a little sketched out by any lack of like solid details other than just, you know, a couple of random YouTubers getting samples and like praising the ever-living daylights out of it. That's a little sketch. But I really am excited about the prospect. Seems like it's gonna be $200 as opposed to... As opposed to, Analog 3D's $270? Or $250? It was $250, I think it's $270 now. But yeah, I want to get my hands on one of those things at some point. Either the mod Retro M64 or the Analog 3D. I don't really care which one. They both seem good. Or promising, at least in the case of M64. Like, it's a little sketch, but it looks like it'll probably be alright. Personally, I pronounce it Broncello. Broncello. But since it's not a real word, you can pronounce it however you like. Okay. Broncello. I'll go with Broncello, if I can remember. I love the rough lighting of the 3D visuals of the dragon and some of the objects, says Blue's Cat. It does have kind of a rough sort of look to it, doesn't it? Yoshi Stephen Crawford says, hey, only 6 more days till the new Yoshi. Indeed. Welcome to the stream, Stephen. How are you? Welcome to Yoshi's Story. On our last stop on the road to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I just imitated Yoshi's growl. It's adorable. It really is. All right, let's try and hit a couple of these Shy Guys just for the fun of it. If I was serious about score, I would be ground pounding and making sure they were red before I hit them. Oh well, I'm good. Glad to hear that, Steven. Okay. I probably shouldn't have wasted so many of those. I really hope I'm not missing any melons. Oh, here we go. The egg farm. I think... Okay, I've got all the hearts on the... Yep, this is the last melon. Got it. Now it's time to beat the easiest boss in the game. Actually, it's Saturday where I am now. For me, it's only 5 days. Yeah, it's also Saturday for me. It's 12:18 a.m. I am in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Slurpity slurp, I'm so sweet. You can't lick me. Burp. We'll see about that. Nice. Dragon kind of looks like a friendly Gobblegut from Galaxy 2. He does! He totally does! Sakurai favorite Yoshi game? What is it? Sakurai's favorite Yoshi game. Is that Yoshi's Story? I don't know what his favorite Yoshi game is. How did I do? How did I do? 57-32. That's pretty solid. I'm sad about my score on page 2, but it is what it is. 16,999. Wow, he is more of a punching bag than Toadman and the Terraria Golem. Broncello. I see you're a fan of Yoshi. I am Broncello. I even really like the Yoshis on Delfino Island. Or Delfino Isle. J-Dog says, I remember having an old CRT TV during my childhood. Best opinion it had, was that best option, you mean? Was that you could control the color output. So I experimented so much with watching shows in black and white to see how the colors translated. Favorite change would be seeing vibrant red and black and white being nearly pitch black. Really loved that scene. It made me realize how rich of color red is. I guess that's why they used it on the Virtual Boy exclusively, huh? No, that was definitely a fun feature. The special results theme reminds me of Christmas, says Blues Cat. Interesting. Story got a lot of representation in Smash. Took till Brawl to get an island stage. Oh, true. That's a good point. As the Yoshis were walking, they found a trail of clouds that led to the sky. The Yoshis were afraid of falling, but they walked on the clouds anyway. Up in the sky, they met Cloud and Candy, who was mean, but tasted sweet. The page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier. I miss CRT TVs. I had a few during my childhood too, says Mr. Face. Same. Absolutely same. I miss them as well. I'd like to get one. Whenever we do move... Oh, I should put up the poll. Hang on. Whenever we do move, I want to have an office where I can have like a remote work setup. But I'd also use it as like my office for content creation and such. And as part of that, I'd like to have my own entertainment center with most of my game systems. I'd probably leave the PlayStation 4 or 5 in the living room and also a Switch dock. Probably the Switch 2 as well, just because JJ likes to play it. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, as part of that, I'd like to get a CRT TV. It would just be a good experience, I think. I would love a CRT TV, but they're so heavy and I have to move it upstairs, says Vincent. Yeah, they are very heavy. Do you play the plants imitating Yoshi's tongue level? Oh, the piranha plants? Oh, I should have read the name of the levels, I'm sorry. Level 1, Jungle Hut. Level 2, Jungle Puddle. Level 3, Piranha Grove. Level 4, Neuron Jungle. The choice is yours, friends. Broncello says, I have some photos I took of some of the local Yoshis. I wish I was able to share them. Yeah, me too. That would be sick. They're very cute. The tropical Yoshis, as it were. Oh. Oh, I forgot to finish my story about how I was looking at that house in well, that one house that I was talking about, on Wednesday I went and looked at one. And it was fairly nice. It was only 3 bedrooms, but the basement seemed like it was a flexible kind of layout with a lot of potential. But the biggest problems with the house is that I would have to replace all the fin tube radiation. It was all in bad shape. The electrical wiring, that was the thing that really put me over the top. The electrical wiring was cloth-wrapped feeders, cloth-wrapped branch circuiting, so, you know, old, brittle, and more susceptible to shorting out and causing a fire. So that's not fun, and very expensive to fix that up. There was some water damage in the basement. They ripped down all the gutters, and we'd have to finish the basement if we wanted to use it for anything other than just extended storage, essentially. So that, in combination with the fact that it will probably go for $75,000 over its asking price, we didn't bother putting in an offer. So yeah, fun. I love house hunting. All right, let's end that poll. It seems that level 3 is the desired outcome. Guys, thank you for not putting me through the torture of doing Jungle Puddle. I would have hated that. Brown Yoshi looks like the most realistic Yoshi color. I do like brown Yoshi. He needs to come back. I said I was gonna do green next, right? I'm gonna say something testy. It says J-Dog. I don't care for ultimate stage selection. I get it's the celebration of Smash history, but unlike Melee, Brawl, or Wii U, its selection of stages don't feel unique. It's mostly old stages, but what gets me is, and this is crazy to say, most of the new ones feel oddly lazy. None of them feel like they really do anything interesting outside of New Donk. The stage roster lacks its own identity. Yeah, I can see that. I definitely get that critique. Myself, I don't really care that much. Mostly because a lot of the greats are there. It's kind of that, like you were kind of alluding to, it's kind of that sort of situation of everyone is here. So it didn't really bother me that much. Okay, I want to do something fun here. Let's see if I can get this to work. But before I do, I want to make sure I have some health. So these piranha plants, when they eat Yoshi, they miniaturize him. And it also does damage, so that's why I'm getting some health here. But if you are playing as Yoshi, as mini Yoshi, and you go up to the egg block, you can get tiny little Yoshi eggs. So let's do that. So I'm tiny Yoshi now. Let's go up and get some tiny Yoshi eggs. No, I only got the one! That's okay. I still got a mini Yoshi egg, and I'm going to use it in the most funny way possible. Hello, giant piranha plant. Oh, that is unnecessarily funny to me. Ah! Don't you do it. No! No, I got the funny bit out of the way. I don't want you anymore. No! Stay away from me. I do want more tiny Yoshi eggs, though. That was fun. And get out of here. Is Tiny Yoshi best friends with Big Yoshi? I doubt it. Mostly because I imagine Tiny Yoshi would be afraid of being absolutely squashed by Big Yoshi. Yoshi gets a taste of his own medicine. Clever. And let's take this guy out. This probably is my favorite level on page 4, though I will say, it's not the easiest to 100% complete this one. That honor definitely goes to Jungle Hut. But I like this level a lot. I think it's a really good balance of challenge and, you know, well, I think it's just a really good balanced challenge. Well-balanced challenge, I should say. There we go. I wonder what happens if Yoshi like super happy Yoshi gets eaten by one of these piranha plants. Or did I kill them all? I think I killed them all. My bad. I guess I can't test that. Hang on. Okay. It was apparently canonized in an encyclopedia. I linked an alt-text image in the chat. I'm sorry? There's a theory that the Yoshi you meet in Sunshine is actually a creation by Bowser Jr. since he dissolves in water. Interesting. That is interesting. Plus says, an excerpt of page 107 of the Encyclopedia Super Mario Bros. The title of the box is, Koopa Jr. No something or other, which means the graffiti of Bowser. And the text says something in Japanese that I can't read because of all the kanji, which means this game's enemy characters are created by Bowser Jr.'s graffiti. That is why they are weak to water, and differ slightly in design from the rest of the series. Yoshi also vanishes if he falls in water for the same reason. Ooh, very interesting. The idea that Bowser Jr. created the Yoshis on Delfino Isle. Interesting. Jurassic Grandpa says hello there. Welcome to the stream, I presume, Ethan. How are you? Welcome to the final stop on our road to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Welcome to Yoshi's Story, which I've played many a time on this channel, and I will probably play even more at some point in the future. This is one of those evergreen titles for me. I just love this game so much. Super Happy Yoshi, aka when he has any small thing of Red Bull. Makes me think of that Family Guy joke where Peter Griffin tries Red Bull for the first time and just like starts running around like absolutely crazy. Yes, it is Ethan! Got my braces off a couple of days ago. Nice. I bet that feels much better than having the braces. Glad to hear that, friend. Fun fact, these piranha pests also appear as enemies and partners in time. I forgot about that. I gotta go back and play that game at some point. Or replay that game at some point. I've not played that game in ages. It is weirdly nostalgic. Mostly just because, well, I played Superstar Saga a ton as a kid. And when I played Partners in Time, it felt really surreal. One, I was playing on a DS, which was new. It was a new concept for me at that point. And two, I don't know, like, I played it when I was like 15, I think. Maybe a little younger. Probably a little younger. And it's just one of those games that, kind of has a weird feeling to it, and it kind of, it's nostalgic in a weird way. Only issue with the paint Yoshi theory is that Yoshis are said to be native to certain parts of Isle Delfino, unless Junior tried to add in his own Yoshis to replace them. Interesting contradiction, then. Obviously, before BJ invaded, Bowser Jr., actual real Yoshis were natives, but then Koopas invaded and drove them away. I imagine the events of, after the events of Sunshine, the native Yoshis returned home. They'd be pretty confused to see a new face, ask him to go for a swim, and then see him dissolve right in front of their eyes. Oh, man. Yeah, that's kind of a horrific scene, isn't it? There we go. We had a campfire earlier and did some pool noodle cutting and log chopping, says Jurassic. Says Ethan. Very nice. Sounds like a very good evening. I made a new pork loin recipe. And pork loins, I'm starting to learn, are probably my least favorite cut of the animal. Mostly because pork just in general is tough to get to stay juicy. And that's unfortunate. But pork loin especially, because like you season and sear the outside and have to like roast the pork loin to cook it the rest of the way. So like most of the surface area is not flavored in the slightest, and pork by itself does not have a very strong flavor. I think that pork is a good carrier of flavor, but not not a great flavor profile itself. So, that said, it was a pretty good recipe. It was a honey garlic pork loin recipe. And it was pretty solid. I'm gonna just go ahead and say pretty solid. Oh, I detest this one. Here we go. Come on. Yes! I got enough! I got enough of the coins! Whew. That is very tricky. Look at that! You can get eaten as very happy Yoshi. And it ends your very happiness. Ah! Oh, don't! Ah, don't! I'm gonna go back and get more eggs. Beta version of the stage had way more wiggling piranhas in the background, and it looked really cool. Send a short 2-second snip of footage of that in the DMs. Alright, let's see it. Does this loop? Oh man, that would have been insanely distracting. I'm glad they changed it. Okay, here it is. Look at all that. That would be extremely distracting. I'm glad that they changed that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Back to the action. Yoshi hates spicy food. They would hate ghost peppers. You know, the black and white Yoshis don't mind the spicy peppers in this game. You must have been so pleased when you first went to the Yoshi's Island section in Partners of Time. Oh, absolutely. I love that section. I still love that section to this day. Yeah, Yoshi. Hey, there you go. It's the Tax Fraud Yoshi song again. You get a double dose of it in this live stream. I'm sure some of you must be pleased. Ah! Stop! I don't wanna. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh no. Oh. I lost a Yosh. That sucks. Alright. I'm gonna be light blue Yosh. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I'm just like, I'm gonna get back to the eggs quick. And then I didn't. I would have gotten there the same speed as if I had not ground pounded. That was a dummy move on my part. Not green! We'll get him back, don't you worry. You lost Mario's pal. I did, and I'm sad. Oh, Jeff, I made a neat song combo of the song at the start of Deadpool and Wolverine, Bye Bye Bye. Oh, and Serenity wanted me to combine it with Save Me from Skillet. Do you want to hear it? Why not? Sure. No, you killed John Yoshi! I did, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. Don't you need a white shy guy? Says Vincent. Yes! Yes, I do need to find a white shy guy. You did this to me! There. I mean, I thought it looked really cool. Maybe lowering the brightness of them would have been better to make the floor and background look more distinct. Yeah, no, I agree. It would have been just super distracting in the way, had it gone the way that you showed there. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with this, with what they did here. Okay, I believe... Yeah, there's a melon here. I'm so sad I lost a Yoshi. And that means that I'm also going to lose 100 points. That's also sad. Obviously, more sad is the fact that I lost a Yoshi, but also 100 points being lost isn't a great thing either. There we go. So I've got 2 of the hearts. Give me all the coins. I have sent it! Let's see it. Okay. I am going to open up Ethan's... So, for context, it's been a little bit. So, for context, Ethan's been taking a liking to making combinations of songs, typically skillet songs and then something else. Excuse me. And sometimes like he'll do combinations of Yoshi songs and Skillet songs at my request. I guess he did the Bye 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 song. I can't remember who was the artist for that one. Thank you. And Save Me from Skillet. And I love the song Save Me from Skillet. Like, I love that song. So let's see how this sounds. I'm enjoying this. I like this. Love that. Very, very cool. Awesome as always, Ethan. Awesome as always. Jeff, if you were a native to Isle Delfino, would you be a Pianta or a Gnocchi? That's a good question. I feel like I would be a Pianta. Not because I am fat, but because I eat a lot of food. And I, by all accounts, should probably be fat. No other reason, though. You didn't just lose a Yoshi, you lost the Yoshi! How are you gonna live with yourself, Jeff? I'll live with myself and that I'm going to save him. Don't you worry, friend. Turned out so good. Such a good suggestion by Serenity. It was a good suggestion. That worked out surprisingly well. I don't know the song well enough to sing it. At least not the, It bothers me so much that I don't remember who sings that song. It's not the Backstreet Boys. But it was like a joke from, it was like a joke at the, mid-credit scene of, Deadpool 2, where, like, he has, like, this famous singer, like, singing a song for, like, this music video he's doing. And he's like, yeah, it's amazing, you're so good at the song, and, like, your performance is amazing, but it's almost too amazing. I need you to, you're at, like, a 10 out of 10 right now. I need you to ratchet it down to a 7. And she's like, this machine only goes 10 to 10. And he's like, I knew I should have gotten such and such band. And I can't remember what band he said, but then he actually did it for the intro of Deadpool 3. Bye 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 bye. NSYNC, yes, that's it. I don't wanna be another fool for you, just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. That's the one. Thank you, Clout Chasing MVP. Welcome to the stream also. So Jeff would be a Yoshi in Yoshi's Island. Yes. I don't know, Jeff. You look more like a Gnocchi. Do I? I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. Should I take that as a compliment or as an insult? I don't really know. I'm thinking about making a personality quiz asking that exact question. That's a good idea. When I see Yoshi's Flower Health, it takes me back to when I first saw it on that Loves Me Not minigame from 64DS. Oh, I remember that. Oh, good throwback. Man, Ethan, I'm glad that you sent me that song because now I'm just thinking of the Save Me by Skillet. Such a good song. Absolutely in my top 5 Skillet songs. Very, very good song. Help me tonight, I'm closer to the edge tonight. I'm standing on the ledge, so why won't you reach out your hand and save me tonight? I'm damaged if you dare. It feels like no one cares, so why can't I come up for air? Just save me. What are you waiting for? Someone save me. It's a good song. Can't remember how the first verse goes though. Like I remember how it goes, or how the how like the notes go. I just can't remember the lyrics for some reason. Oh yeah. This is the place that no one sees. I don't like to show. I can't hide it. This is the darkness over me. It's just the world I know. Reaching for the light. Reaching from inside. And then it goes to chorus. Whoa, this room's more like the beta. Ah! 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 No! 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 I should have paid attention and not read the comments! Ah! No! Now I gotta eat 7 lucky fruits! Oh, that's a bad feeling, dude. I don't like that. Ow. Okay, well, 19. The maximum melons I can get at this point is 23. I'm very much saddened now. Okay, they don't give me any points for killing those guys. Not getting a high score this time around. That does not feel good, friend. I don't have any more eggs. What do I do? Can I just jump over them? I doubt it. Well, I mean, looks like yes. Yes, I can. Huh. Well, at least you read my comment when it was relevant to the scene. Well, I guess there's the upside. I'm still missing 2 melons, though. What kind of phones do Nokias use? A Nokia, obviously. You are easily Nokiable. Take it as a compliment. Nokias are cool. Okay, I'll take that. That was Serenity, and I showed your reaction to the song to her, but she's tired now. Okay, sure. If Jeff was a Yoshi, what pitch would the Yoshi be at? I have a tenor kind of voice, so I'd probably be at least green. I'd probably at least be a green Yoshi. That's what I'm gonna go with. Light blue Yoshi, be nice when people fail. A melon challenge. Don't stick that nasty tongue out. I know, right? That was my own fault, though. Like, I cleared the way and everything. I just read a comment and I just let the melons fall. I let them fall where they may. And that was a mistake. And now I'm sad. I'm extraordinarily sad. Gonna head out for a bit. Might come back. I hope you do, but I hope whatever it is that you're going to do, I hope that, yeah, I hope that you do it well, I guess. I'm gonna stop now. I do wonder where the other melons are. I think I missed one down here. No? Nope. I thought maybe there would be one on the cloud platforms. Where am I missing it? Or them? Them, multiple, there's 2. Man, I am extremely disheartened after not only losing a Yoshi, but failing a melon challenge. I am a failure and a scrub. Yeah, I could have worded that better. Serenity was the cloud chasing MVP. Yeah, I know. But yeah, she just caught your reaction to the song before she was going to bed. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, that makes much more sense. Thank you. It's really funny that those cantaloupe-looking melons are the special ones, because they're easily one of the worst fruits. Bite me. No, I'm with you 100%. Those are technically honeydew melons. But yeah, they do look like cantaloupes. They're very similar. And yeah, I'm with you. I do not like cantaloupes or honeydew melons. I'm sorry, Yoshi. I do not like honeydew melons. They don't taste like much of anything to me. I am a person who loves my strong flavors, and honeydew melons and cantaloupes just don't do it for me. Let's see. There's not one up here. I don't think there's one down here. Hey, James, thank you for subscribing, friend. Let's see. Why don't I just go to the top here? And jump all the way down. Don't ground pound this time like a plebeian and die again. That'd be embarrassing for yourself, Jeff. Having melon challenges be one shot is such a pain, lol. If you die and start over, does it let you try again? I don't know, but I don't want to lose another Yoshi. It's not worth it to me. It's just not worth it. I'm surprised it's not watermelon. Why honeydew melons? Says Vincent. I don't know. Yoshi, why do you like melons so much? Why do you like honeydew melons so much? Fair enough. Alright, well, I got all the melons that I can get. So now it's time to start eating bananas like crazy. Oh yeah, because that's gonna be like my highest score. That's gonna be the way that I achieve the highest score possible at this point, is just eat as many bananas as I possibly can. That's pretty much the only way I can go about it at this point. It's the fruit that will give me the highest score. Yoshi answers, meow. And like I said, fair enough. I can't argue with that. Ooh, banana, says Vincent. It's funny how distraught I'm getting for failing a melon challenge. That's extremely easy to do. And like JP says, they are one-shot challenges, so if you fail, you don't get to try again. I suppose I could just reset the game. I could just reset the game and then just try the level again, but I really don't want to do that. Ah! Well, never mind. I didn't realize that was going to be death. So that was an honest mistake, and now I cannot get all the Yoshis back. Let's give Pink Yoshi a try. That was an honest mistake. I should have been paying more attention instead of not paying attention. That's generally the better. That's generally the better way to go. You lost fast food worker Yoshi. Well, time to test it out, I guess. This is JP. Yep. Meant to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. I wouldn't purposefully lose a Yoshi. I mean, are you silly? You kidding me? And here I said this was my favorite of the page 4 levels. And it is. But I'm not doing a very good job showcasing that. Me sats. They will be out when the game is beaten. They can handle it for a bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They will be freed at the end of the game. It's okay. We'll get them back. Unlike if you were to lose Black Yoshi or White Yoshi and don't get them back before the end of the game, Black Yoshi and White Yoshi do not automatically reappear at the credits scene. You messed up my comment under the cantaloupe comment. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Well, at least it's not as controversial as me saying I hate watermelons. I actually gag them out anytime I try to eat them. Wow. Okay, that's something. Yeah, no, you cannot retry the challenge. Despite losing a life as a Yoshi. Nope, you do not get to retry it. They're really telling you, like, get good, scrub. You got a reset button on your N64. Use it if you want those melons so bad. Chris says, I've been searching for a ROM hacks for every 2D platformer that make the game harder. Not Kaizo hard. Just make the game fairly hard. That's a good endeavor. And how is that going for you, friend? I'm curious about that. I too enjoy a good challenge. So that sounds very appealing to me. Losing black and white Yoshi is just painful. It really, really is. Geez, so they are permanently stuck in prison, says Vincent. Yep. Do you think Yoshi ATMB and Yoshi in the Mysterious Book would have different endings like the Wario Land series? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I don't see why it would. I mean, they certainly could, but I don't see why they would. Best scenario I can think of for multiple endings in Yoshi in the Mysterious Book is to just, like, have, like, a compendium of all the creatures you've discovered and have some sort of, like, extra flair if you found everything. That's pretty much the best case scenario, I think. What game that you want me to tell? This is Chris. I don't know. How about Mega Man? Wait, in the Mysterious Book is ATM is the acronym for in the Mysterious Book? Ironic for Yoshi. Let's see. Ethan says, oh, that is a painful score. Ouch. Jeff, there's a Minecraft update coming out next month, which will add a new cave biome, the Sulfur Caves, and one of my favorite features is the geysers, and you can control the height of them, and when they activate, they push mobs and items up. That's cool. That is cool. I'm so behind the times as far as Minecraft updates are concerned. Kaizo Yoshi story. One hit, you get captured. If you eat any fruit other than except for melons, you get captured. Oh dear. I could still get a high score if I play my cards right here. Like, well, okay. Probably not. The Yoshis knew the woods, but they had never seen a place like the jungle. For the first time, the Yoshis saw piranha plants, the kings of this jungle. One plant could swallow the Yoshis whole, so they left the jungle in a hurry. Any Mega Man game, or every Mega Man game? Any one of your choosing. I'm just narrowing it down to Mega Man. Let's go classic series. I'll narrow it down to that. Yeah, it's crazy, I just don't get it. It doesn't matter when sweetenings, seasonings, whatever. Watermelon is just that gross to me. It's painful living in a world where you hate the one fruit everyone loves. I'll admit to you, J-Dog, watermelon is also not my favorite. I've had far fewer good watermelons than bad ones. Ones that taste like nothing but water, you know? Like, in the summertime especially, you can get nice sweet ones. I love those. Alright. Level 1 is Lotso Jellyfish. Level 2 is Lotso Fish. Level 3 is Shy Guy Limbo. Level 4 is Shy Guy's Ship. So, it's your choice. Maybe it's because Yoshi's Story is the last Yoshi game I played the first time a few years back, but Yoshi's controls always felt super awkward in this game for me. No, it's definitely not just you, JP. This game's controls are very slippery. And I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing, especially once you get used to it. They're kind of just very momentum-based and floaty. Kind of like Mario Sunshine in a way. I don't see them as bad, I see them as just different. But it does definitely take some getting used to. All this and still no palm trees. When will Minecraft give us updated tropical beach biomes? Oh, that would be cool. Ethan says, they look and sound awesome on top of that. So you know me as a builder, loves that a lot. Yep. Yes, sir. I can't wait to see what things you dream up with those geysers. Chris says, there's Mega Man revved up. The purpose of this hack is to make the original Mega Man mech a little more challenging, more challenging for gamers that find the games are a bit tougher than the norm, more enjoyable. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and end that poll. It looks like we are playing Lotso Fish. Nobody wanted to do Shy Guy Limbo? That's like the most fun sounding one. That's okay though, I don't mind. I haven't played as Yellow Yoshi yet. Really dig the water music. There's a violin rendition someone made I'll share soon. Oh, please do. Okay. And that is my, that's my checkpoint. Very good. Broncello says, anyway, you have any questions for me? Yes, we're doing the classic AMA. Plush says it's a great way for my characterization, so we're trying it out. Broncello, as a photographer, I must ask you, what do you prefer the mirrorless or DSLR cameras, or are you okay with a smartphone camera, given how good smartphones have gotten since the GameCube era? In fact, like they didn't exist during the GameCube era. How good cell phones have gotten since the GameCube era, that's what I meant to say. Most of Mega Man hacks changes the level design and the graphics to make it more interesting though, so that's the only hack that I could think of. Hey, that's fair enough. It's kind of impressive that you could just think of a hack of a random game that I came up with. So very cool. Oh, this is Lotso Jellyfish. I'm sorry. Not Lotso Fish. Lotso Jellyfish. For some reason, I thought Lotso Fish was level 1. No, that was level 2. The recorder flute goes back this far? Says J-Dog. I feel like it's tastefully done here. Wow, I actually got past him. I didn't think that was gonna work. Eep! Eep! Wow, the hitboxes on these jellyfish are weird. Broncello says, I much prefer more traditional cameras. There's too much automatic nonsense in the new tech. Plus, I'm more comfortable with that, with what I know. Hey, fair enough. I don't know how to manually tune an actual camera, so smartphone cameras for me pretty much all the way. I feel like smartphone cameras have just gotten so good that, like, I'm not gonna go spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on a camera with a lens that's not the kit lens. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. I know there's certainly some benefits, but price to performance, I don't know. Like, it's getting a lot less compelling to go with like an actual camera these days. Especially if you're on a budget. Like, you know, I see people saying, you know, oh, the Sony ZV-E10. That is a great budget camera. I'm like, budget? Budget, you say? Let me check. How much does this cost? $900 for one with a kit lens? I don't think I can quite swing that. Meanwhile, I'm like, you know, I spent $375 on a smartphone 3 years ago, and I love the pictures it takes. So, that works just well enough for me. Oh. The flute is actually pleasant here. Very easy on the ears, says JP. See, Crafted World Yoshi? That's how you swim. Even this baby can do it. Exactly. Poor Crafted World Yoshi was not able to swim. And in every other Yoshi game, Yoshi can't do anything other than tread water. Here, in Yoshi's story, you get the whole shebang. He can swim everywhere. What is air? Who needs that? In terms of ROM hacks, that turns Yoshi's games in a bit more challenging. I could only think of Super Mario World 2 Plus. Yeah, I've played that one, and there are a lot of Yoshi's Island ROM hacks. There are some interesting ones for sure. And I do love the the love that Yoshi's Island gets in terms of the ROM hacking scene. A lot of good options, and in my view, that is the best of the Yoshi games. Oh, that's okay. Okay, that's one of the downsides in using a modern controller. I can't get this thing to work right. I'm glad I didn't play a level where that's like a central mechanic. Yeah, it does not work well with this controller. Yeah, I agree. Just had a trauma response. How I can't believe none of this cardboard is soggy. I know, right? I don't think I need to go down here. Excuse me. I was thinking about doing some more levels after the story mode section, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty tired. So I'll probably just wrap it up after we beat level 6 here. Or the next level. Like, we'll finish story mode, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything other than that. It'll be a slightly shorter stream than normal. Eep. Wow, I'm surprised I actually got past that one. I don't know what that splashing sound was. I'm a little scared now. Especially with all these jellyfish in pursuit. And I did a full circle, didn't I? I should go to bed soon too, says Mr. Face. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that I started at 11 p.m., you know? At least 11 p.m. my time. Yeah, that really doesn't help. Muppet jellyfish. Oh, the eyes? Is that what you're saying? Broncello. If you have anything else to ask, feel free to let me know at any time. How about this? Broncello. You are a photographer by trade. Do you do anything with videography? Many of those traditional DSLR cameras are highly capable of video production. Do the coins do anything in this game? Says JP. They give you 1 point each. That's it. That is it. Though, in levels where there's a lot of coins, you know, that can definitely be a make or break for a high score. But no, it literally is just points. I'm very tired, so I'm not really saying much here, says Mr. Face. That's okay. I'm sorry that you're so tired. I did take a nap earlier, but, I'm still tired. I'm just convinced that being a parent, I'm always tired. There's this one movie on Netflix. I believe it's a Netflix original movie. It's called In Your Dreams. It's about these two kids that find this, book that, lets them traverse their dreams together. And I'm not familiar enough with the movie other than that to, really go deeper into details. Ah! I almost ate that banana. I don't want to do that. Oof. Don't do this to me. Okay, thank you. Anyway, at one point in the movie, the kids are in trouble, and their dad and their mom and dad come into the dreams to help them, and the Sandman is like the character who controls the dream world, and he's like, "What? How did you get in here?" And then he says, "I'm a dad with 2 kids. I'm always down to sleep." And I'm like, oh, I feel that. Tired Jeff is now just normal Jeff. Yeah. Like, awake Jeff would be abnormal Jeff. I heard about its existence. I was considering watching it at one point. My kids love the movie, especially Shaden. I think she particularly, like, them being little kids, they can't, like, appreciate the finer details of these movies yet, and instead, like, just enjoy it when, like, you know, the Croods burp or whatever in, like, the animated show they have on Netflix. But, there's this character in the movie, it's like this comfort stuffed animal that the one kid has, He's like this stuffed giraffe that this kid just stuffs bologna into, and they called him Bologna Tony. So they like Shaden loves Bologna Tony. This section is difficult, okay, because those missile shooting or the torpedo shooting submarines with the Shy Guys, well, I mean, they're pretty proficient in hurting me, and I don't know where all the melons are. However, the heart gives me full health. Let's go with that. Wow, I've only found 15 melons so far? Man, it feels like I've been playing this level forever. There's a melon up here. Nice. I feel like I have to focus on this section. I thought that blue flower had a mustache for a while. Oh. Yeah, you haven't seen the blue flower yet. Oh, I mean, you hadn't seen the blue flower up to that point until I was about to die, so that's fun. Broncello says, I haven't actually done much with videos. Now that you've got me thinking about it, I could do a time-lapse video of a location, but I'd probably need a hefty amount of memory. Depends on the bit rate you would shoot the video at, friend. But yes, probably a 128 gigabyte SD card. That would probably be ideal. And in today's economy, that's worth its weight in gold. Probably literally, actually. Oh, I don't like this section. Oh, wait. No, I really don't like this section. Oh, boy. So, this is a section where I have to try and jump as far as I possibly can. The flutter jump in this game is just a little bit finicky. White Shy Guy. I wonder which Yoshi he'll bring back. Probably the green one. Well, it's a good thing I'm perpetually in 2002. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's see what we can do. So your success here is very much determined by if you can flutter jump off the butterflies, which apparently I did not do a good job of doing. Ah! Man. These flutter jump challenges are admittedly a pain, especially the ones where you don't get much. Well, I mean, like I said, the flutter jumps are just finicky in this game. It's tough to, like, time them correctly. At least I haven't figured out the right way to time them. Doesn't help that I'm playing on a Wii U, which also has terrible input lag. Well, not terrible input lag. Probably the worst on any Nintendo console, but it's not, like, atrocious or unplayable or anything. Well, lucky fruit time again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir! The melon challenges in this game are very tough. Especially in the later levels, like the actual melon challenges themselves are very difficult. And like playing on a Wii U, maybe I should have just, you know, leveraged the save states. But I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing save states. I'm not that kind of gamer. I don't do save states. You know, I saw a headline recently that the Analog 3D finally got save states. And one half of my brain was thinking, it took them this long, really? And then the other half of my brain was like, I probably wouldn't use them anyway. What would I care? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Melon challenge time. I'm sorry, Shy Guy, that you have to see this. Part of me thinks that I should just... Wait a minute. Do they not come back? What? Excuse me? Was that another melon challenge I wasn't expecting to be like, do it perfectly or not at all? I got one melon out of that. How many were there? They're just straight up not coming back. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know there was more than one. I know there was more than one melon there. Glad White Shy Guy got to be a playable racer eventually. Yeah, true. I think you got 2. I got 2, but how many were there? Lucky fruit time. Most interesting week in gaming discussion in a while, because we just got a new game called Mixtape, and it's more like an interactive movie. Even outside of that, the story's iffy, but admittedly has some cool cinematic moments and occasional laughs and good music. It's a mixed bag, but somehow every game review company has given it a 10 out of 10. It's not horrible, but it doesn't deserve that rating. Hang on. Every game review company's given it... I feel like that's not true. Like, I feel like not all of them have given it a perfect score. I've heard that it's gotten very good scores, but some are like, yeah, it's good, but it's not quite as good as, you know, Life is Strange, I think, is the game that some people are comparing it to. So it's not all 10 out of 10s. Certainly a lot of 10 out of 10s. What's going on, Shelly? Welcome to the stream. Taking a break from Nokia Bay? I almost called it Nokia Bay. Shelly, do you have a Nokia? It sounds like most Nokias have Nokias. Do you fall in that demographic? I found a stylish little graphic online. Showing the sales on all the Yoshi platformers. Feel free to share it if you'd like. Yeah, sure, 1 second. Let me just get to the end of this level and I will happily do that. Hums the Nokia ringtone. That would be a yes. I am going to go get some more health. There's a really creepy minigame in Mixtape, says Blues Cat. So aside from hearing Spawnwave's coverage of Mixtape, I know nothing about the game. So you'll have to forgive me for that. You know what? Yeah, no, I do want to get through the rest of this level before we continue. Can you hum the Nokia ringtone? I don't know it. I haven't used a Nokia phone in so long. The last time that we had a Nokia was my mom's phone back in like 2004 or something. Maybe not that long ago. Maybe it was that long ago. It was at least 2005, maybe 2006. Long time ago when my mom had a Nokia. I remember playing Centipede on it, or like that one Block Breaker game. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. I have no idea. I have no idea, I'm sorry. When I play as green and purple shorts in Donkey Kong and Bonanza, yay, a new Hulk game. Fantastic. Alright, I'm pretty sure there are some bananas in here. Gimme. Melons and bananas. Man, that's sad. I only got all 30 melons on one level. I am distraught, dude. No high score for me. Not even gonna be close, man. Wow. Yeah, it's not possible. Fine, I posted it in the chat. Alright, hang on. You're not gonna be able to hear this. Okay, while we're here in the Discord, JP shared this. I like this graphic that showcases the Yoshi sales. That's awesome. Really sad to see Yoshi's Woolly World wasn't higher. And poor Poochie in Yoshi's Woolly World. You would think being on a console that sold like 80 million units, you would think it would have done better. But it didn't. Yoshi's Crafted World has almost surpassed Yoshi's Island DS. It only needs to do 10,000 more copies. That's crazy towns. Well, that's a good breakdown, though. Thank you for sharing, JP. Back to the action. Hey, at least I bought it. Or at least I bought it, says Hartley Rants. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sold like 500,000 copies, so that's not terrible. Well, I mean, it is, but... Well, yeah, it is. I mean, Topsy Turvy outsold it. Wait, no, it didn't. Hang on. To go any farther, the Yoshis had to jump into the ocean. They jumped in. They liked to swim, but the jellyfish's sting spoiled their fun. So they swam to dry land. Now they were almost to the end of the book. Wait, was Topsy Turvy not on? Yeah, Topsy Turvy is on the list. Topsy Turvy and Touch and Go both outsold Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. That is extremely sad. That's really sad. I got my copy of Woolly World on 3DS used from GameStop. Wait. Oh, okay. I did get all the hearts. That's good. I think there was going to be a Yoshi and Touch and Go GameCube port. Was there really? How would that work? All right. One last time for this pull, you guys. The levels are level 1, Mecha Castle, level 2, Lift Castle, level 3, Ghost Castle, and level 4, Magma Castle. Which one are we playing, you guys? They need to port it to Switch, but they never will. I'm not giving up hope yet. They're not done releasing games on the Switch just yet. They just released Tomodachi Life. But, you know, for me it's like a 50-50. Will they, won't they? I don't know. Who knows? Guys, don't make me play Ghost Castle. It's your choice. It's my least favorite one, though. Alright, here we go. End pull. Ghost level wins. I think this is the one with the creepy bouncy ball thing, though. Alright. White Shy Guy. Bring me back Green Yoshi. We will give Green Yoshi some redemption. Or Light Blue Yoshi. Okay, didn't expect that. Alright, well. You know what? We haven't played as Dark Blue Yoshi. My bad. It was originally going to be a GameCube game. This is Yoshi Daffy Duck. Very interesting. Okay, so I remember these guys from Yoshi's Island. I feel like they're more annoying here, though. Really, really annoying. Like, you can sneak, and they won't be able to hear you. Give me the coin! See, even walking that slowly, they could still hear me. Yay, Dark Blue Yoshi and Ghost Castle! Hey, that works. Freaking Dumbo over here, you know? With giant ears. Oh, I hate these ghosts. I feel like they're more annoying in this game than they are in Yoshi's Island. Partially because you couldn't really just, like, slowly walk in Yoshi's Island. Okay, well, I got him. Broncello, don't be shy, Shelly! Shelly, that's like asking a bird not to fly. You know, that's a good point. Like, I didn't think of the Nokis as being particularly shy, but they do have that kind of demeanor about them, don't they? The music reminds me of Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy from the Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky. Interesting poll. Also, I don't know if I ever knew that that melon was there. What a silly variant. Boos with big ears that are blindfolded, lol. I don't even remember them in Yoshi's Island. Oh yeah, they were definitely in Yoshi's Island. Let me see if I can bring them up. Blindfolded Ghost Yoshi's Island. I know they were there. Hang on. The pictures I'm seeing are from... Okay, here we go. Okay, these pictures are super tiny. Let me switch to the PC screen, though. Here you go. The Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island blindfolded ghosts. And then you got the ones in Yoshi's Story. The name Boo-Man Bluff is derived from the name of the tag-related game Blind Man's Bluff, which also involves blindfolds. Yeah, just blindfold Boo. Walk softly around this ghost. He won't find you if you're quiet. From the message block. So there you go. They are in fact in Yoshi's Island. Back to the action. I feel like they were far less intrusive in Yoshi's Island than they are here. It was originally called Balloon Trip. What was the Yoshi's Touch and Go for the GameCube? Oh, and the block boos. Those guys are interesting. First found in Mario World, Super Mario World. I don't like this level. Those boos are really annoying. But that's okay. We're still doing it. We're still doing this. I can absolutely see this being like a Sugar Plum or Dance of the Plum Fairies or whatever it was. The Sugar Plum Fairies. From the Nutcracker. Yeah, I can definitely see this being reminiscent of that. The boo blocks look like cute marshmallows. They do indeed. They really do have that sort of look to them, don't they? Sometimes I can never tell where to sniff. Yeah, it's... Oftentimes, it is very much not intuitive. I think that's one of the big complaints in this game, is that the sniffing locations are not intuitive. And they really aren't. Like, I've played this game long enough that I've memorized a lot of the locations, but even I haven't memorized all of them. Shelly, oh dear, not ghosts. That reminds me of a hotel stay gone wrong. Oh yes. Oh yes, I do remember. I do remember that hotel. Plus, you're making me want to play Mario Sunshine again. I really enjoyed that game. I mean, it's a 3D Mario game. 3D Mario games are kind of my jam. Okay, got him. Miss Warp looks like she's wearing a leotard, I think. Yeah, I don't really think much of Miss Warp. There's something here. It is a melon. And I am just now getting 6 melons. This is one of the reasons I don't really like this stage. It feels like it takes me forever to beat this one. You should add that to the list of games to stream. I'd love to watch a stream series of Sunshine. I think you already did one, but I don't think I was there for that one. Yeah, no, I streamed Mario Sunshine as one of the first games I streamed on this channel. One of the first, which is nuts to think about. Okay, where does this go? Question mark? Oh. Yeah, it was one of the first games I streamed on this channel. And the context for it was, I did it as kind of like a challenge. Oh, I'm nervous. I did it as kind of like a challenge. I played it in Dolphin, and that let me play the game with a Nintendo 64 controller. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. Like, I already don't like this level. Oh, there's more? Oh. This is not gonna be an automatic fail, but there's like a 10% chance of me beating this. Can you throw eggs while holding the melons? I don't think so. Also, these come out at a very slow rate, I think, and even getting all 7 of them, like, catching all 7 of them. Oh no, that's a different level. Nope, it is this one. Yep, I'm not even gonna catch all 7 of them. Look at that. Awful. So, I can get a max of 5. Truly awful. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. Ha! Nope. Wowza, wowza. There's more! Mario entering an M graffiti at 2 health points. Man, that is sad towns. Sad towns. That makes me extremely sad. Oh, the melon challenges are extremely unfortunate in this game. Terrible challenge too, not gonna lie. Yes, yes, 100% agreed. Terrible challenge. Oy. Yoshi's story is kind of the Mario Sunshine of the Yoshi series now that I think about it. You know, you're not wrong. I was even comparing the controls to that game. In that they're kind of slippery. Weird, uncanny, strange design decisions, and yet still beloved by many. Yes. But very frustrating at parts. When it really shouldn't be. Ooh, I love this room. The colorful light dots, says Blue's cat. Yeah. It's got kind of an appeal to it, doesn't it? There's a melon. At this point, like, getting the melons is pointless, but very otherworldly and creative. Yes. It does have that kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? The Yoshi game for GameCube Yoshi Touch and Go. And the GameCube is weird. I've been thinking about digging my GameCube out of storage. For what purpose, I'm not really sure, but thought about it. Is there anything in this one? Nope. But there was a melon in one of them, so I'm glad I broke them. Ow. Oh boy. Don't you do it. Red light, green light. Oh, not this section. I hate this level. Hate is a very strong term. I don't hate the level, but I do strongly dislike it. Okay. I actually made it through that section unscathed. That's nice. Mario also went through a bit of an edgy era during the GameCube/DS era, which makes sense considering what happened in Sunshine. I suppose it does. In a way. Do you prefer the way Shy Guys sound in the Yoshi games or the Mario games? How do they even sound in the Mario games? I guess the Yoshi games. I don't know, like I can't even think of what they sound like in the Mario games. They're that much of a Yoshi staple for me. Do they actually sound different? Have they ever been in the like just the Super Mario games? I know there's a fly guy in Mario 64. Okay. This level's depressing, man. Like, I've already been defeated by that melon challenge. I don't know why I continue. Why do I continue apace? Oh, right, this section. This section's nice. I like this section. The happy platform ghosts. I like these guys. They have smiley faces. That helps to mask the pain. Although right now they're being a little bit annoying. There we go. Get me up there. Yeah! Boosted flutter jump, baby. They're so cute! This is Hartley Rants. They are. They are cute. I will give that to them. It's a charming look. Fills me with at least some level of comfort. When everything else in this level is just trying to get on my nerves. It's very unnerving, if you will. At least these guys are here to support me and to smile while doing it. At least I've got that going for me. There's a heart up there. There we go. Oh, thank you. Is that actually... Is there like a challenge I have to do as part of that, or...? Okay, well, that went well. Get me up there. Hey, a melon. Yeah, I think that was all of them. Got another key. Goody. The N64 boos are voiced by Charles Martinet. Aren't they also famously like a sped up version and pitched up version of Bowser's kind of laugh in the game due to like file size limits? Okay, so there's one more keyed door. And then I'm gonna have to start looking for bananas. Banana. Wow, I am not even close. How am I missing that many melons? Oh wait, there's two more doors, right? Yeah, there's this one. Oh, hello. There's a thing there. Maybe I should have gotten that first. Hey, well, it's not a one-way door. Yeah, and that laugh is apparently Charles Martinet! This is Hartley Rants. That's very cool. Charles Martinet has great range. Credit where credit is due, absolutely. Why don't I go through the locked door just to make sure I can hold as many eggs as possible? That feels like the right move. Oh, I remember this section. It's actually pretty clever. There's tiny ghosts. There's tiny boos. Oh, this isn't the section I was thinking of. We're getting to it, though. Very cool. I am just now getting to 14 melons. That's insane. This is definitely why I don't like this level very much. It really feels like I'm making very minimal progress here. So that one's a ghost. Oh, hey. Thank you, Poochie, for letting me know there was a secret there. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Screw you. The Pianta in the opening before the title screen, "Welcome to the sun-drenched shores of Isle Delfino," is also Charles Martinet. Really? Okay, Charles Martinet had more than great range. He had spectacular range. That's fantastic. And just so I have the maximum number of eggs. Man, really not a fan of this level. I'm not. I probably should ask if in Yoshi and the Mysterious Book you can cancel the ground pound like you can in Yoshi's Crafted World. That's something I don't think I actually checked for. I should have done that. I'll have to keep that in mind for, when the game actually comes out. I am thinking about going and checking the demo out again, here tomorrow. I think that we're planning on doing that, just going back up to the Best Buy and hanging out. JJ wants to try the game. I want to try the other level. How many of these little ghosts can I murder? Not enough. Clear path. Get out of here. Move out the way, son. Move out the way. Move out the way. So at this point, I'm missing 2 possible melons that I could possibly get. And I don't know if it's worth my time at this point. I just want to get out of this level. 9 bananas, bring them on. Do I really want to cop out that hard? If they're not in this area, then yes, I do want to cop out that hard. Shelly, yeah. Get rid of those tiny ghosts. Yeah, they're nothing but little jerks. They're actually kind of more annoying than the big ones just because of how many there were. Yeah, I don't think they're in this section. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna go for the bananas. I'm done. I'm out of here. Get me out of this dreadful level. Was there anything up here? Were there any bananas up here? Let's see. That's all I care about right now. I just want bananas. Not a darn banana in here. Not a single one. Baby Yoshi thinks he's so cool walking out that door. Yeah, right? Get me out of this dreadful level. I don't want to play it anymore. I really don't, like... I really don't want to play this level anymore. I'm sorry if this is your favorite castle level, by the way. I'm just really not enjoying it. Just eat grapes? I don't want to eat grapes. Although, in fairness, any hope of a high score at this point is pretty much lost. Well, it is 100% lost. I want to at least see if I get on the leaderboard, though. Boy, relentless. Chases after me relentlessly. That's crazy. Look at him go. I mean, he gave up the ghost eventually. Pun not intended, but it totally works. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. That was a mistake. Look at him go. I want to get out of here. Alright, this doesn't take me anywhere with bananas. Therefore, it's pointless. Jeez, I sound like Donkey Kong. The sandwich puzzle game. The sandwich puzzle game? The sandwich puzzle game. I had a sandwich earlier. I love sandwiches. I eat them too often. Too many sandwiches do I consume. Where can I find more bananas? I at least want some modicum of high score. Hey, look at that. Owies. La 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 la. Okay, I don't think that there's any more down here. Oh, goody. Yeah. There were coins? Oh. One thing I think is often overlooked is how large the fruits on Mario Sunshine are. They're massive! They are. I could absolutely go for a pineapple that's the size of my torso. Pineapples are lovely. I mean, if I ate that much fresh pineapple, my insides would be digested by the enzymes in the pineapples. So that's not fun. But I love pineapples so much. Not enough to be eaten alive by them, but I do love them. Apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. We've got 3 bananas left. Can I find 3 bananas before I go insane? Oh. Forgot this was this section. Love the boosted flutter jump. I'm sad that I forgot to test that out in the Mysterious Book demo. I forgot to test out if that was a thing in that game. It may very well not be. It wasn't in Yoshi's Crafted World. And the fact that you can't take damage or damage foes from jumping on them. You can affect them by jumping on them, but you can't damage them by jumping on them. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see. I definitely want to test that out. I have owned this game on Wii U Virtual Console as well. That's how I'm playing it right now. I did increase the brightness and the saturation on the live stream feed, so if you want to see how it would look, well, I'll show you how it would look without those filters on after the stream. Nah, screw it, I'll show you now. Let's go up here, where something's moving around. You want to see how it would look with without my adjustments? Maybe it would look better without my adjustments. I do stink at making these adjustments, but even still. It's 4x3. Elgato properties. Configure video. Okay, ready for this? Here's what it's gonna look like. We'll set the defaults. There's what my screen looks like right now. Super dull. So I increase the brightness to 150, the saturation up to 150. Maybe it's a little oversaturated, but I like oversaturated. And then I increase the contrast just a little bit. So there you go. That's the filters I put on this game to make it look a little bit, well, more pleasant to me anyway. Chris said, kind of weird that they went with this gameplay instead of get to the end and enter the flower ring. I don't know. I don't mind that they are trying something new here. In fact, I kind of like that. I feel like too many of the Yoshi games just try to be Yoshi's Island. Oftentimes they don't have quite enough of a twist to actually make it interesting. It kind of just is more Yoshi's Island. Like, I feel that way about Yoshi's Woolly World. Love Yoshi's Woolly World. Such a great game. But it's so much like Yoshi's Island that it's not even funny. Yes, it has its own twists. But, man. Like, most of the bosses come from Yoshi's Island. The main gameplay loop comes from Yoshi's Island. There's fun gameplay mechanics, but it's very Yoshi's Island coded. Wow, Baby Bowser grew up a little bit here. What have we here? Mario's little pet. I have pets too. Let's all play together. Play nice, you wimpy pet. I hate guests who throw bombs at my ceilings. Yeah, well, I'm gonna eat all the fruits on your super happy tree. Or, I should say, my super happy tree. They're mine. I'm not even gonna throw bombs at your ceiling. I'm just gonna do what feels right. And that's throwing eggs. Oh, my super happy ran out. My super happy ran out. Yeah, that's it. All done. Didn't even touch the bombs. Shelly says, I could go for some bananas right now. Bananas are among my least favorite fruits. I'll give you back your super stupid tree. Besides, its fruits taste rotten to me. This seems like an easy boss fight too. It is. There's not a difficult boss fight in this game. The hardest one is probably in, what is it called? I think it's level 3 on page 3. The cloud ghost looking thing with the platforms that teeter and the spiky balls. So 44.98. I did not do very good. I did not. I was nearly 2,000 points shy. 1,910 points. Or 1,990 points shy of a high score. That's... Oh, those last 3 pages did me dirty, dude. See, modern Nintendo? That's how Baby Bowser looks like. Yeah, he doesn't just look like Bowser Jr. I also own DK64 on Virtual Console, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Very nice, good on ya. I heard that that's probably the best way to play it, frankly. Playing NES games on the Wii U Virtual Console is not the best experience. Sure, the games are playable, but let's be real here. You should consider other platforms that let you also play NES games. Yeah, I'm with you. My favorite way to play NES games, I think... sits on my desk like at all times. It's my NES Mini. I wish I bought the SNES Mini. I don't know why I didn't. Well, I know why I didn't. Like, money. And then the most beautiful ending theme for any Yoshi game, in my opinion. I'm with you. It's very pleasant. Let's just say... you know what? Yatmub. For Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Yatmub. Okay, let's read a Yoshi story. I gotta do it in my narrator voice. You're gonna have to forgive me, but I'm gonna do it. And so the adventure began. The Yoshis set out to find the super happy tree. Poochie the dog even helped out. Not even elephants could stop the Yoshis. So far, so good. If they could stay happy, the tree would be saved. The Yoshis decided to take a shortcut through a pipe that went underground. Below, it was dark and damp, and the creatures that lived there were ugly and slimy. They were scared, but they crawled through. What could be at the other end? As the Yoshis were walking, they found a trail of clouds that led to the sky. The Yoshis were afraid of falling, but they walked on the clouds anyway. Up in the sky, they met Cloud and Candy, who was mean but tasted sweet. The Yoshis knew the woods, but they had never seen a place like the jungle. For the first time, the Yoshis saw piranha plants, the kings of this jungle. Jeff's bedtime story. One plant could swallow the Yoshis whole, so they left the jungle in a hurry. To go any farther, the Yoshis had to brave the ocean. They jumped in. They liked to swim, but the jellyfish's sting spoiled their fun. So they swam to dry land. Now they were almost to the end of the book. At long last, the Yoshis reached the final page in the creepy castle. The castle was haunted by ghosts, but the Yoshis won the spirited fight. Not in the challenge to get the melons. And Bowser was no match for the Yoshis either. What a big baby. Now that the tree was safe and sound, the storybook was no longer bound. Yoshi's Island returned once more and became again the happiest shore. And the Yoshis lived happily ever after. And that concludes Yoshi's story! Yay! All the Yoshis! Even the green one came back. Green Yoshi's alive! They saved him! They saved John Yoshi! Yes, very good. I'm very happy about this. I'd have been outraged if the green Yoshi did not come back. Mr. John Yoshi. Excuse me. Is this Chris? Bowser. But I am a baby. Oh. Guys, that was fun. Blues Cat says, I always clear the final chapter of story mode every Friday night just to hear this magic. You know, that's dedication. You could just look it up on YouTube, but you earn the right to listen to it. I can respect that. Whew. Well, that was fun. Man, I'm tired. There were definitely some frustrations here. And ironically, we didn't play frustration, so that's funny. That works too. But yeah, there were definitely some frustrating parts. Nintendo, restart the console to play more. Yeah, that's what you had to do back in the day. Excuse me. Let's see if we landed on the top 5. Well, look at that! I did make it to the top 5. It's kind of wild, by the way, that numbers 1 and 2 are tied. That's wild. That's bonkers. I wonder what the highest score I've ever gotten is. I still can't believe that I actually tied on those ones. Like, those two got the exact same score. Like, my reaction in the actual playthrough when I did that. By the way, these scores, those are indicative of the levels I played on each page. That's why I did that. So, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, that was a fun time. I'm glad that we went ahead and played Yoshi's Story. Like I said, out of all the Yoshi games, Yoshi's Story feels like it's the most, or I'm sorry, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book feels like it draws the most inspiration and feels the most similar to play to Yoshi's Story. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just figured that made this the perfect game to play as our last stop before Yoshi and the Mysterious Book comes out. Glad you don't have to do that these days, says Mr. Face. Oh yeah, me too. Posted a drawing in Community Creations. Let's see it. That's a funny sketch. Love that. I'm glad you're getting out of your shell more. Fantastic. That's so cute. Back to the action. Gonna watch your sunshine stream highlights. Oh yeah, have fun. Those were fun. Maybe I'll watch them too. Like, it's only like a 5 or 10 minute video, I think, right? It's fun. 1 second. Yeah, the best of Super Mario Sunshine is a 7-minute video. Lots of fun. But yeah, I figured that this was the most appropriate game to play right before Yoshi and the Mysterious Book comes out. Guys, we are less than a week away from Mysterious Book coming out. And I am getting more and more excited the closer we get to it. I'm not of the disillusion that it's going to be a difficult game or have any modicum of challenge aside from finding all the discoveries. But I still think it's going to be a good time. I'm really looking forward to playing it and like actually forming a solid opinion of it. Guys, next week is going to be crazy for streaming. I'm going to be streaming a ton. So get ready for that. Very likely the next stream will be Thursday, starting around 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take a half hour or so. If I decide to cave and get the digital version or the digital copy, I'll probably start on Wednesday, starting around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the game won't actually be available until midnight Eastern Standard Time that night, like Thursday morning, midnight. I'm still leaning towards doing Thursday. I don't really know yet. I'm not 100% settled either way. I guess that depends on how important the unboxing experience is. My thoughts, probably not very. But anyway, that's going to do it for this stream, guys. Despite my frustrating moments, I definitely had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. But that's going to have to do it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I go live or post a video. Once again, the next live stream will be next week, either Wednesday or Thursday, starting around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take a half hour or so. Haven't fully decided on that yet, but we will be playing Yoshi and the Mysterious Book next week, and I will be doing like 5 or 6 streams in a row. So Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night, I'm planning on streaming Yoshi and the Mysterious Book every one of those nights, and possibly even Wednesday night, depending. I'll let you know for sure as soon as I know in the Discord, so feel free to join there. I'll keep you up to date on when I plan to stream Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Wednesday night or Thursday night, we'll see. And lots of other fun stuff to do there. That's the most reliable place to get and chat with me, and I love chatting with you guys, so all right, that'll do. Guys, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is coming out next week. I'm excited. And yeah, hopefully you guys are too. At the very least, I hope you're excited to tune in and hang out while I play the game. So that'll wrap it up for tonight, guys. Have a good week, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you guys.